Okay, welcome to Google. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself and what you guys have been working on?
Sure, absolutely. So my name is Elliot, and I'm a product manager at LinkedIn. And as most folks know these days, LinkedIn is a professional network. Unlike some social networks out there, we focus on your professional relationships and aim to help you get your professional tasks done, whether it's advancing your career, finding sales leads, finding opportunities to consult for other companies, things of that nature. And we're very excited to be here and very excited to work on the OpenSocial API because it really gives us the opportunity to harness the creativity of developers across the web to build more professional tools for our LinkedIn users.
So, why did you guys ultimately decide to build on top of the OpenSocial platform?
Well, primarily because we want access to as many developers as possible, all contributing their ideas and all creating great tools for our members to use. We could have built our own API, but then only the developers that were really passionate about LinkedIn would have built anything for it. This way, we're harnessing the creativity of the entire web.
Awesome. So, what do you think? What are the, in general, what do you feel about the platform right now? Like, how ease of use or?
It's pretty straightforward. I think we certainly have LinkedIn-specific extensions that we'd like to see, but it's pretty straightforward and pretty standard and makes a lot of sense.
What extensions would you like to see?
Well, so we're very focused on not only just finding you your friends or your connections, as we call them in LinkedIn, but also recommending people that are connected through two or more people. So that's a unique feature of LinkedIn where not only can we help you sort of catalog and use your existing relationships, but we can really help you build new ones by finding friends of friends or friends of friends of friends that can help you achieve your tasks.
Great. So, what do you hope to do with LinkedIn in the future, and how might OpenSocial play into this?
Sure, absolutely. So we're definitely hoping to add as many interesting features and tools to the site as we can. For the past few years, we've been really focused on growing our user base and creating a very powerful network. And now we're beginning to focus on how do we extract the maximum value out of this? How do we give our users the tools they need to really get their job done, no matter what they want to do? And so that's where we're hoping the social API comes in, because it gives us the opportunity to harness other developers that could build tools for us that our members can then enjoy.
So, do you have any likes or dislikes about building on OpenSocial so far?
Nothing in particular. So far, so good.
Okay, so can you tell us a little bit about what extensions you built in your app?
Sure, absolutely. So we've built a little app that's essentially a conference calendar for our members. Most professionals out there are constantly thinking about, well, what conferences should I go to advance my career or to meet interesting people, to strike interesting deals. And of course, there are services out there that will give you an idea of which conferences are coming up, and many are well known. But there's nothing out there that's giving you an idea of this conference is coming up, and here are the people among your network and among your connections that are going there. So that's basically what we've built. We've built a conference calendar that takes existing conference information out there and overlays the social information on top of it to tell you not only which conferences are coming up, but the fact that this particular conference has 50 of your connections going, and maybe you should come too because it seems very popular among your network.
Awesome. Do you want to give us a little demo?
Sure, absolutely. So the application is right here. It's a little calendar built into the LinkedIn homepage. And you can see that it has details on various conferences coming up. These are conferences in October. But some of the dates are coded in these colors corresponding to how many of your connections or how many of your friends are actually attending the conference. So you can see that's kind of the redder the date, the more people in your network are actually attending the conference, and thus the more interesting we think this conference will be for you. So you can get an idea of which conferences are popular among your network. And if you find one that's interesting, for example, here's a Web 2.0 Expo in Berlin, which apparently 60 people in my network are going to, then you can get more details on it, including where the conference is, what's it about, the schedule, and through some LinkedIn extensions to the OpenSocial API, you can also get suggestions of people you should meet at the conference. Not only people that you know, but also people that are friends of your friends that might be interesting for you to meet because they're in the same industry or they're highly recommended or things of that nature. What's more, you can even find friends in the area while you're going to this conference in Berlin. Maybe you want to refresh your connection to these folks. So, and of course, as common for most LinkedIn features, if you find someone you're really interested in, you can contact them, send them a little message to say, hey, I'm also here for this conference. Let's get together. Let's talk shop.